I want to encourage people to think of their lives as a blank slate. I understand that we have commitments and we're tied into things, and that's fine. But you really could get up every day and in at least certain aspects of your life, start from scratch.
And that's exactly what Liz Murray did. As a child born in the Bronx, she watched her parents sink deep into the desperate cycle of drug use. Liz and her sister went without the common things many of us take for granted: food, clean clothes, a warm blanket, shelter from the cold. They would often eat out of dumpsters. They would take cover from the elements in New York subway stations. Her parents each contracted HIV. It seemed everything around her was spiraling into a cycle from which most could never emerge. She remembers when she realized the nature of her circumstance. She and a friend were routinely spending entire nights on the street. They called it breaking night.
I kept telling Chris, we can't sleep anymore. Okay, we'll just break night again. We're breaking night. And she said, Liz, we are homeless.
Young, vulnerable, and literally homeless, her parents' health grew worse. Liz was 15 when her mother died. Her father went to live in a homeless shelter, and she was entirely responsible for her own care and that of her younger sister.
I believe that really if I was able to embrace the tragedy that was going on, it helped me open up my eyes and keep a perspective on life that I did not have when I was more attached to my things. When I had nowhere to live, it really had me go, okay, well, what's important in life?
Now Liz Murray travels the nation, helping people from all walks of life take a step back and consider what truly is important. A group of more than 500 youth council members from throughout Utah listened to Murray in awe during the Utah League of Cities and Towns Local Officials Day at the legislature.
It may sound strange, but there's something sublime about going through tragedy. And it's like you fear losing the things you have, right? You ever look at your house, I hope I never have a fire, I hope I never go broke, I hope I never, and we get so afraid to lose the things we have. But when you do lose the things that you have, and you really are left with no material thing in the world, you realize that you are not your things, and you are a lot stronger than you think you are.
From those horrific days on the New York streets, Murray rose from tragedy, entering a high school program, graduating in 2 years, then earning a scholarship to Harvard. From homelessness to Harvard. Now she tells her story with great passion, hoping to help others whose lives may seem hopeless.
Your life is not grounded in your history. And I would invite you to consider that as tough as it might be, or whoever you've thought you are up until now, if you hit the alarm clock, you woke up this morning, your life is a blank slate, and you get to say what happens in your life.
And as you arrive at your destination, turn around and give someone else a turn. Murray says it's not really success until you help someone else. For the Utah League of Cities and Towns, I'm Susan Wood.